Really shocked by the degree of violence and bloodshed shown in this play. I know Greek tragedies normally contain a lot of violence, but I thought having his mother unknowingly kill Pentheus and then parade his head around the city was a bit extreme even for Greek tragedies. Aside from the violence, I thought the play made a lot of interesting commentaries on the juxtaposition between religious devotion and rationalism because Pentheus represents the conservative rational view and he gets murdered, but then also the Maenads who represent the religious devotion gone too far, they also get exiled and one even murders her own son, so both are punished really in the end. I was initially hesitant to agree with Pentheus because I thought he was acting too harshly on the women, the Maenads, because they were women and he saw them as sinners and temptresses who were trying to seduce men to do evil things. And I thought he only thought this because they were women and women were seen as second class citizens. The Greeks really valued their gods and their religion, and so not respecting a god would cause great consequences, and that's kind of what this play demonstrates because Pentheus didn't respect Dionysus or believe he was a god. He got punished in the end, which is something the Greeks really believed in. Additionally, the Greeks really prided themselves in being Greek, and in the beginning, Pentheus judges the other nations for readily accepting this religion because he sees them as less than the Greeks and not as intelligent. Um, Something I had to look up for this play was what a thyrsus was, and it's actually a wand topped with a pine cone that can be used in religious ceremonies for Dionysus, or Dionysus used it as a weapon as well, and it represents fertility because a pine cone is a seed. Um, I think Elvis was on the front cover because during his times, conservatives saw him as crazy and influencing women to do sinning acts, just like Dionysus was seen as making the Maenads do crazy acts and sin. And I also think some things I thought were weird was how easily Pentheus gave up his conservative ideals to dress as a woman, and I wondered whether this was because Dionysus put him under some magic spell, or whether this shows how easily people can give up their conservative values and accept a religion, even if they were against it in the beginning. I also wondered whether Euripides actually believed in being religious or believed in rationalism because both groups of thought got consequences in the end. So I just wondered what he actually believed.